Here we go, the jungle. So once you admire the scenery at the start of this level, eventually you'll get to a campfire. Before you actually hit the campfire, if you go right, you will find your first relic of 9. So the second relic is right next to the campfire. So now, once we go to the next area where we have to get our equipment, in this area to the right, there should be a branch or a log that's fallen over. You jump on side here, and then we need to find 5 of these flowers. And there will be 5 scattered around this one section. So now from the same location, drop down, follow the walkway, keep going straight. Eventually you can climb up. We can get number 2 flower. Now do a jump and swing. Jump over again to pick up number 3 flower. Once again, do a swing jump over and go to the next flower. That'll be number 4. So in the same area, well, I'll say not in the same area, but the same section, we need to jump off and go slightly to the right. So this area is not that complicated to go around, and it's pretty damn small as well. So once you jump up to the tree here, you'll find your last flower. This is right next to where you can cut the rope to your equipment. So it's part of the story, so hopefully you guys should see it anyway. So now we're going to get the survival cache. This is number 1 of 9. So once we cut our first rope, well, sorry, this is my second time we cut the rope. So we've actually got the equipment down now. If you go in the far left of this area, you will find a survival cache right here. So now once you drop down, you should see, the next document. This will be the Jack's Journal number 6. So now this will be a reference point now. So once you grab your bow, we can now shoot these sacks that are being hanging from the tree. There's only 3 in this one section. So the first one is literally after you pick up the bow, just turn around. So now where we find number 5th flower we picked, there'll be 1 to the left. These are pretty noticeable, so you can't really go wrong. Just look in the trees, you will find stuff hanging. So that's number 3. The next one will be later on. So back as the reference point where we get our bow. We're now going to go past where we found number 1 flower. And we want to go into the far left section. This is where the crypt is. Just like to point out, you don't really have to go in there because we need to get the axe. Or the climbing axe gear that we haven't got yet. But I still go in there, so it's entirely up to you if you want to watch this part, or you can just skip ahead and hopefully you remember to go back in the video to collect it. So on the way into the crypt, you will find document number 2. Now I'm going to speed up ever so slightly. I think I'll speed up very soon. Here we go, yep. So once we go in, there will be a switch that we can pull, or push in, sorry. This will unlock a door to the left. Now if you keep going down, and then eventually you will have to, well, there'll be a massive opening, but if you keep looking left, you should hopefully see this next document located on the floor. So this will be document number 3. So now, in this same area, you'll find a mural. Kind of hard to miss once you're inside. Just grab it, because it's very, very close by.
May Ergu be the one to chart the path from...
If you guys want, you can actually go to the end. We just can't get the gold ore, so we'll come back when we have the climbing gear. So eventually, if you just follow the story, you will find a flare on the ground. You see lots of blood on the rock side and all that stuff. Go left and just follow the path to the left. You will hit a dead end, but you'll find the next document.
Every part of the world seems to have its...
And for the final bird feather challenge thing, is once we see the cutscene, we have to go through the Jaguar's territory. Literally, as soon as the cutscene finishes, you will see it right next to you. So once we get to the next section after the Jaguar bit, you will find document number 5. So once you go over the water side here and climb up the tree, you will jump onto the upper section. As soon as you land here, look right, you will find your Jack's Journal 3. From the same location, proceed on and stay to the right hand side wall. If you keep heading this way, you will find the document number 6, and this will be number 5 of Jack's Journal. Now we're going to get the survival cache. This is number 3 of 9. So keep following the wall to the right and just head towards the dead end to find number 3. So for the next one, I won't label this as anything because it's not really a collectible based. It just tells you where some of the collectibles are. Pretty pointless, I say, but yeah. So on the opposite end, near the waterfall, if you go to the left and jump into the water, you should find a small cave with a dead crocodile, looks like, and a dead thing on the left. But yeah, this is where the pack is if you want to get it or not. So now, once we get to the main camp of this area, after you've spoken with Jonah, if you go down here, you will find the survival caches. So if you're looking at the camp, it'll be to the right. So don't follow where Jonah's going, just ignore what he's doing for now. So now we're going to jump back down. The reason why is because we picked up the climbing gear now, so we can actually get places. So jump on the tree, and now jump onto the wall. Use your climbing gear up. Once you've done that, make sure you grab the gold ore 1 of 9. Now once you've done that, carry on forward. As soon as you slide down, jump to the left. Grab the survival stuff. This is number 5 of 9. So now we're going to enter the crypt number 2. So I'm not going to guide you through the whole crypt, just where the collectibles are. The crypt's pretty simple, so it's not that hard. But as soon as you enter, you will find the relic number 4 grave marker just before, just after you enter the crypt. So now for the mural 2 of 7. This one's not hard either. Once you go through the crawl space, you should find it on the right side before pulling down the next wall or the blockage. So later on, you hopefully should run directly into this artifact or the relic. Before going to the crawl space to the right where you have to go, just run forward to grab the relic. So now once you've finished the crypt, you get your new skill or item. If you turn a 180, smash the wall, go through here to find document number 7, and then also you'll find some gold ore, if I remember right. Yep, gold ore number 2. So for the achievement, we just need 40, I believe, pieces. So now we're going to move on. So continue on with the main story. Once you and Jonah go across the mountainside to the left, after you've done that cutscene, you will find the 3rd mural. In the same area, you need to climb the steps to find the relic number 6. It's located in this small box. So now we're going to head back down the steps and find the monolith. Once you have interacted with this
Let's
object,
describe something nearby.
you can
Two
now, this
serpents
will actually
guard
spawn
life
a
and
survival
death.
cache, so,
I lie trapped within their eternal struggle.
What about
or survival cache, I should say. Now we can grab it. This will be number 6.
This is great.
Just remember, this item will not show unless you get the monolith in the water. Because it wasn't here, because I searched all this area and I couldn't see it. So now, before we go up the stairs, we want to go underneath where the bridge is. And yeah, on this dead end, you will find number 7. So Relic 7. We're now going to go back up the stairs, and this time we'll go further up where Joseph is located. Or Jonah. Or Joseph. One of the two. So right next to the big heavy circle thingy that we need to push, you will find the relic. So after you manage to get across the bridge, we're going to find some relics again, and we're going to find the mural, and we're going to find, I believe, a campsite and a challenge tomb. So as soon as you drop down, if you stay left, you'll find the box containing the pistol parts. For some reason it hasn't popped up on my stuff what it is. So from the same location, go to the other end, or the other side of this area, you'll find the mural number 4. Now go towards the camp. The camp is very close by. Depending on what difficulty setting you're playing on, the camp will be lit on easy mode, but I think normal or hard, the camp will not be lit.
There might be a way in.
But also you should get a notification that the challenge tomb is nearby. So follow the tomb through. So like I said, I'm not going to show you guys all the stuff that we need to do, just the collectibles itself. So along the journey, if you go to the left side, if you stay left, when you get to this open part, you'll find another explorer pack.
Early 20th century.
Now, if you just keep on going forward and just follow the only way you can go, you will enter this camp. So to the left, on the table here, you will find document number 8.
That starts shirt full.
So go the only way you can go. The main way you have to go is up the tree. But if you look left, you'll find a small cave here. In here, you will find the next gold ore. So now climb the tree. Jump over, use the axe swing. And before going right up the tree there, go left into the cave. You will find a survival piece, and you will find, I believe, a relic. That is very close by. Oh, nope, it's not a relic, it's a document. So yeah, in the same area, you'll find the document. So once you've done the puzzle with this big swinging square thing, literally as soon as you go down past where you need to go, you'll find the mural. You shouldn't miss this one, you have to go past it if you're doing this tomb. So now once you climbed up the wall, very close to after you've done the mural, you will find a wall or barricade that you can pull down. Also on the opposite side of this, you will find there's a gold ore here and there's a gold ore on the other side of the steps. The same location is just... oh, it's the same procedure, just different location. So now let's interact with this to get the challenge completed, or the tomb. If I'm not mistaken, we get skills for doing challenge tombs and we get items for doing crypts. So now if you look left, you will find another hidden ore behind this barricade. Okay, now we're going to go into the dream area or flashback. It's part of the story. So once you have done or get to another main camp, I'm not going to tell you what you got to do, but once you get there, this will just come along with it. You don't have to do any specific thing. It's part of the game. So once you're with Lara, we need to go into the treehouse. You will find that there's a a relic up here. So if you use the balls that you will find located scattered around the area. Of course, I didn't show you where they are. There's quite a lot of them, so you can't miss them. And you have to throw 2 or 3 in there. Then you can grab the family photo. Also, there is a document that you do get at the start of this. It's story related, so you cannot be missed. This is an optional thing and doesn't grant you anything. Just XP. Just a bonus thing. So now we're going to get relic number 2. At the start, if you go to the back tree, you will find the relic 2 of 2, called White Queen. Now we're going to get the challenge bullseye. In the same location, you will find the bullseyes here. So with the blue ball, I think it's a weight ball actually, it's not really a ball, is it? Well, it's a ball shaped. So there's 3 here, just make sure you hit the middle. That's 2. That's 3. And the last one is located where we found relic number 2, the White Queen. So just to let you know as well, just remember there's 2 documents that is given to you as part of this story anyway. So you cannot miss 2 of the 3 documents. So document number 2. If you go inside this tree section here near the ramp to the treehouse, you will find a letter to Winston. And I just said that wrong. I'm not going to correct myself. Move on. And also, this is also another optional thing for XP.
Locked away, but not forgotten.
So document number 3. Right next to where you have to go to climb up, there will be a small red wheelbarrow thing here. Right next to that, you will find document number 3. So document number 4. Like I said, there's 2 documents that is given to you for free. The first one and this one. Don't have to do nothing. Just enter the section and you'll get the document.
With light,
Number 5. Once you've messed around with the globe, now you need to go up the ladder. As soon as you go up the ladder, if you look left,
Croft has entered the forbidden mezzanine.
this document will be located on the table. Now once you have woken up, and now you and Jonah are actually moving on. Once you get to the path that goes left, you should hopefully see a survival cache here. This will be the last one, and right next to you should be, I believe, your last relic. This should be 9 of 9 too. Also, we are actually back at the plain Wreckage campsite, so that's the nearest one to us. So since we have the climbing equipment, we can get some more things. So near the rope lead here, or the rope travel thing, whatever you want to call it. If you go to the left slightly, you have to do a drop off here, then drop and grab. Now if you follow the only way you can and go underground to the secret area, you will find the document number 10. And of course you will find a treasure chest that we cannot interact with yet because we don't have the lockpick. And also we will find gold ore number 6 of 9. So we will be coming back for the treasure chest, it seems, later on in the videos. So on your map, in the same section, we have to go to this challenge tomb. This is the only one we couldn't do at the very start of the video. So on your way through, you will find a mural before you go up the stairs.
A depiction of a Pook god.
So now this one is pretty much given to you as well. Just carry on with the story. Well, carry on with the challenge tomb, sorry. And hopefully you'll see this blending in with the background before we go into the next section. So now document number 11. Continue on. Don't drop down. Go right and climb up. And tucked away in the corner, you'll find document number 11. Document number 12. Now jump down. And now we're going to climb the other side. As soon as we climb up, you should hopefully see the Jack's journal on the floor. So eventually we're going to get to the very end now of this challenge tome. Before we get the skill. Now if you go to the left and right side, you will find the gold ore. There's one on the left, one on the right side. And this should total up to 8 pieces found so far. And now interact with the statue to get your next skill. Okay, now we're going to head into the crypt, the first crypt again. So if you know where that is, that's where we're going to go now. So still in the plain wreckage campsite area. The same thing was where the challenge tomb is. So I'm going to speed through all this. Well, since you've been here already, there's no point in me showing you again. So this is where you grab the, I believe it was some clothing. And you might have already seen this already if you explore the whole tomb. But we can now grab it because we've got the climbing axe stuff. So now we're going to go back to where we was. So back to following Jonah. So we're back at the plain wreckage Jaguar den. And this one's tucked away to the left side. I'll see you guys and girls in the next map or the next level.